Hello everyone, this is Satyaprakash. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll show you how to detect responsive screen size using Angular and Bootstrap. So guys, in this video, I'll discuss few points how to detect the width and height of the screen in Angular using the HostListener decorator. What is HostListener in Angular? And show responsive screen size when the user changes the window size or resize the screen size in Angular. So guys, before going through this video, please visit my Angular application, some real-time applications. So you'll get all kind of real-time Angular application in my playlist called Angular application. So this application is very relevant and real-time for beginner, intermediate and experienced candidates. So guys, here I'll discuss that it is an example of Angular screen size detection, and to get the responsive screen size when the user changes the window size or resize the screen size in Angular, and detect the width and height of the screen in Angular using the HostListener decorator. So what is the HostListener decorator? The HostListener is a decorator used for listening the DOM, document object model, and it provides a handler method to run when that event occurs. So Angular calls the provided handler method when the user host element emits the named event and updates the associated element with the result. So guys, to make this application, there are various steps. So step 1 is we need to update the TypeScript template, and this is inside the path of this file app.component.ts. Okay, so first of all, I open this application, Angular application using VS Code, and to find this file, you just expand this src app folder, and you will get the app.component.ts file. Okay, so in app.component.ts file, first of all, I have import the HostListener API from this package angular/core. So this package, it defines the get screen size and get screen width variables. Okay, so and use the HostListener to bind the window to resize the event to get the screen size and width on window resize. Okay, so this is all about the code of app.component.ts file. So here one most important part is HostListener decorator. So this decorator is used for listening the document object model or DOM, and it provides the handler method to run when that event occurs. So Angular calls the provided handler method when the host element emits the named event and updates the associated element with the result. So this code ng-on-init method, so we have set the screen size and width on the initial page load, and the HostListener decorator, there is one method called window on window resize. If you just put over the mouse on HostListener decorator, you'll get the details on it, and using this on window resize method, we have set the screen width and height based on the user resize this window screen, right? This is the event we have mentioned here. So here we get the responsive screen sizes when the user changes the window size or resize the screen size. So first of all, import the HostListener API, and this component decorator contains the path of this relevant file selector, which is we can use in the index.html. template URL property contains the path, and for style URLs it contains the CSS path. Inside app component class, we have declared two variables, and inside the ng-on-init method, we have used these variables where we get the initial page load, get the window height and window width, and based on the user resize the window screen size, we have mentioned this functionality inside the HostListener decorator, and inside that there is one method on window resize, and based on user resize the window size, this event will be fired, and we'll get the real window size, and that is window width and the height based on the screen resized by the user. So this is all about the code for app.component.ts file. Step 2 is we need to update the HTML template, that is app.component.html file. We'll get this file inside this path. So open this, and you will get app.component.html. okay, and yeah, app.component.html. so this is the code. So guys, here it is the Angular HTML template file, and defines the variables, that is get screen size and get screen width, using the double curly braces to print the screen or window size on the browser. So So bind the properties as get screen width and get screen height as shown here, right? So this is the variable same we have defined in app.component.ts file. So how to call this, to call these variables inside app.component.html, we need to use the interpolation using double curly braces, so that we can get the values inside the app.component.html file. So this is all about the code for app.component.html. First of all, I use the Bootstrap card, and it's I make the header of the application. Okay, while the initial page will load, it will display a message that is steps to get responsive screen size when user changes the window size or resize the screen size. After then, I have used the Bootstrap toast class, and I have used some manual style properties to make the toast box or the pop-up box to on proper layout or margin. And then toast header, I mentioned this line of text, and is the button, and inside the toast body I have used these two variables to show the data of screen width and height. So this is all about the code for app.component.html file. So step 3 is add Bootstrap to make page responsive inside the index.html. So guys, I open the index.html. Okay, and there are only 2 lines of code to add the CDN URLs of Bootstrap, that is JS and CSS. So make sure you need to connect your internet, because these are the CDN URLs or remote URL. So it should be connect to the server to fetch the relevant CSS property or class and JS functionalities. So guys, this is all about the step to implement the features inside to make the application of detect screen size, width and height. And next is we check the output. So to check the output in Angular application, click on 3 dot, terminal, new terminal, and then a command is ng-serve and press enter. So guys, here Angular application is compiled successfully, and I'm getting the URL http localhost 4200. Copy this URL, go to my browser, and I'll browse this URL as well. So guys, here I'm getting the output. Okay, and here I'm getting the window width and the window height on initial page load. And this is the, you can see this toast Bootstrap class while I implement the inside the div element. Okay, and next I will show you while the user will resize how HostListener decorator is working. So first of all, I just drag the screen to the left. So while I left it, you can see the window width is reducing, right? And while I drag the screen to the right, you can see the window width is increasing. Same way, while I drag the screen size to the top, the window height is reducing, and while I drag the screen size to the bottom, the screen size is or window height is increasing. So we need to check also both window height and window width and window height will be changing or not. So inside the corner, I put over the mouse here and drag to the up, and you can see both window height and window width and the window height is changing frequently. So again we drag to the bottom. Okay, and you can see both window width and window height is changing frequently as well based on our implementation. Okay guys, so in this way we can implement the create the auto detect responsive screen size using Angular and Bootstrap. So guys, what is HostListener in Angular? So it is a decorator used for listening the document object model. It provides the handler method to run when that event occurs. Angular calls the provided handler method when the host element emits the named event and updates the associated element with the result, using this decorator in Angular to detect the width and height of the screen. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.